Hello, long time no speak. A lot of things have happened in my life, but there's always one thing that's been so clear. Content creation is a really big part of it. I mean, I've done it so much I want to study it in my own time. But there's always one thing that comes across my mind when looking at content creation. What is the best way to grow as a content creator? Well, here's what I'm trying to figure out. You see, I got the biggest platforms on the industry, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. And I'm going to see which one of those platforms is the best to grow as a content creator. With each platform, I'll be basing them on a scale of 1 to 5 for 3 different subjects. The first subject being user-friendliness. I want to see which one is the best for a new viewer going onto the platform just to make some content. Number 2, I want to see which one is the best for overall longevity of being on that platform. It's all good that you get the viewer to come onto your platform, but having them stay is even better. And finally, which one actually gets you the most views? Because it's all good that you like a platform and like using it, but if you're not getting enough views, why would you keep up doing it? Before we begin in this video, I just want to say that most of this stuff I say is just my opinion, and if you want to use that platform, I'm not going to stop you. I am aware that people prefer platforms for their different reasons, and I've only gathered these evidence for over a month. So if you want to use that other platform because you think it's better, or their editing style is better, or their user style is just way better than what I think it is in this video, that's a-okay. Without wasting enough of your time, please enjoy the video. Alright, like we said in the video, I'm going to start with user-friendliness. Okay, we'll start with TikTok first. TikTok Studios, I'm not quite sure about it. Basically, we're going the little bits of it. Firstly, I don't get this like management area because there's not a lot of stuff to it. Yeah, I can see how many videos I've posted, the public, the viewer list, so that's all nice. I like the actionness. I can go edit it anytime I wanted to. For example, I can click it here. You can see the captions. Look, I don't know why you want to see someone's location unless you're uploading it like a food review video and you wanted to see what the location is. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff here. You can, the little neat parts you can do. I don't know why you want to show monetization when you're only a low creator. That should really be an unlock thing. Like there's some things here like you can only get when you unlock stuff. For example, get more insight once you reach 100 followers. So that means I had to get to 100 followers to unlock something, which is good. I don't know why you don't do that with the raw analytics part. So overall, looking around, there's some like sound things you can also use from sound library. Like I've used a couple of sounds for my TikToks. I like that there's a share feedback part, so you can share your feedback back with TikTok and maybe they'll change some stuff in the future. That's good. It means you're connecting with your audience. I think the ultrasound library is alright. TikTok Academy, I think it's just trying to promote like, oh, I need to buy something, or I need to watching stuff or following the trends to become my own creator, which is wrong. You should really just become your own creator because it's how you do it. It should be your own journey. So right now I'm giving TikTok on a scale of 1 to 5 for subject 1. I'm giving it like maybe a 3. Right, the next part we have is YouTube Studios. Now, I've used YouTube Studios so much in my time. Remember, my account was very old. I think it came out in like 2015, maybe? I can't exactly remember. But it's old. Okay, that's all you gotta know. With that comes a lot of different things that can be used for the channel. And I also just know how to use YouTube Studios for. So we'll start with, obviously we're going to start with subject 1 for YouTube Studios. There's been some stuff can be a bit overwhelming. Like you see all this and you think, oh my god, there's so much stuff to do. You only need to worry about this, and maybe this if you do live stream on TikTok. This stuff here doesn't really matter that much. You're not really making a podcast, aren't you? So that doesn't matter. I like how you can see all the videos here. You can see if they're public or not. I can remember you can see some unlisted ones here that I don't show anymore, or maybe a draft that I put down for a different video. That's good. Analytics page honestly is really good. I can like see, oh yeah, this peak was here at like it was at 4 views on the 6th of April 2026. So yeah, I can see quite a lot of stuff there. I can see which video has the average viewer duration, and overall for subject 1, it's a very clean what's it called, like if I was going in new to this, so there's not much to say about it. And overall, I think for YouTube, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 5, sorry. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. Onwards to Twitch. Alright, and we have, finally for the last part of subject 1, we have user-friendliness for Twitch. Now, this part's going to be a bit controversial. I don't like the career dashboard for Twitch. I think there's a lot of overwhelming stuff here, a lot of words, and it's very hard to understand. Like, I got a path to affiliate here that I can see. At least I know my goals here. I like that. But some of the alert stuff, I will never use my life, and it basically is a bit overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff you have to do here. Like, I immediately get shown to this. Oh my god, it's my screen. What do? Oh my god, someone follow me. That's great. Like, and there's a lot of like, oh yeah, you have to press this button here. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Overviews of my channel. Yes, this looks all nice. This, yes, okay. Oh my god, okay. So I need to start streaming these games, or is it the most recent? Or, no, just create socials, because you don't put that like really big, doesn't it? It's very overwhelming, and it's not really user friendly, isn't it? Like, if I was going into this for the first time, I'm gonna be so confused on how to. Like, I finally found my achievement place. I was looking for this to show you that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you have to go through and try and find, and there's not much thing you could do. Like, I just want like a simple 4 bars like analytics and all that, so I know what I'm doing, and it's very confusing, and that's why I don't like it. So if I'm gonna be honest with you, Twitch is getting like I believe Twitch for me will get like a 2 out of 5, and that's being very generous. Okay, next part we're talking about the longevitiness of this platform, and I mean by the user still being on the platform after, let's say, 7 years is a long time for someone to be on a platform. Let's say 2 years. That's all being on a platform for 2 years making content. Very hard, because there's some points in my life when making this I wasn't really that motivated, and I think the parts that were really hitting for me was just seeing the viewership numbers go down and down and down and down. Yes, I'm up 2 subs in the last 2 days because I've been uploading content. That's cool. Just a lot of things that like you could be doing that you should be doing better. A lot of stuff that goes away, and there's not many things that will want you to come back on this platform on YouTube. Yes, Twitch and TikTok also have their differences, but I think TikTok is the main one. The UI, I think the best part about this is the UI will keep you interactive. Like, you want these numbers to go up, and seeing the numbers go up, it makes you want to keep going and doing more. Having stuff like this does not make me want to keep uploading. Actually, or does it? Because sometimes you can look at it and think, oh, I'm 40% less than my previous 28 days. I need to stop uploading more so I can get more. Basically, you want the numbers to basically say, oh yeah, you need to do a bit better, or you need to do a bit worse, or you're doing a bit worse and you need to do better. So I guess it does kind of like motivate you to do better work, and seeing like the +2 subscribers make me feel like, oh yeah, I'm doing it right, I should keep going. So overall, for the score of this one out of 5, I'm gonna give it 3, and that's a very mid-ground for this platform. Alright, next part we have is Twitch. And Twitch actually do a really good job here of keeping the viewers want to go in, or want to be in. Like, they keep the viewers wanting to come back for more and wanted to upload more content. And the only reason why I say this is because in the achievement role, they have all these cool achievements, and that makes you want to unlock them and build a community. Like at the start of this, I almost got affiliate, and I was so close of doing that. I had all the followers I had needed for it. I had the watch time was good, the viewer time was good. I was missing this one, and I was grinding to get that. And unfortunately, I didn't. I know I didn't, and that was heartbreaking. But it made me want to keep going, and that also correlates with some of my viewership levels as well. Because from what you can see on the screen now, here's a couple of screenshots of like, oh my god, the numbers kept going up and up, and I wanted to keep going. Stream summaries as well makes you think, oh yeah. I'm up +1 from my last stream. I want to do more. Full moderation settings that makes you want to actually like do some stuff with your community. There's a lot of community stuff as well. If I go to my communities and like assistant roles, sorry, if I go here, I could have a whole community of moderators help me. I only have 1 moderator, but you understand what I mean by that. Of followers, I can see everyone that has followed me. I can see, oh look, my friend 19 Cars has followed me. I can see like, oh yeah, I can give a follow back to him because he followed me. What a nice person. It makes you want to do more stuff with your community. You can stream together as well. It's a big thing. People stream together. If I go on Twitch right now, I'll open a new tab for this. If I go on Twitch right now and go to my browser and go just chatting, you'll see some people doing streams together as well. And they want to form a community. If I go to like a lot of I'll find an example and put it on the screen somewhere of like people streaming together, and they're just getting viewership because they're streaming together, and it's really cool. I think more people should do that. Yes, some people abuse it, and some people get bots accounts, and we're not going to go into that debacle. You could definitely grow a channel here, and they do a lot of times. Hype trains are a big part as well. People subbing
and if you're a big enough streamer, they want to get their number up and get a better hype train because it's more of a cool record. Clips as well. Clips are really cool. You can do this. Most of my TikToks were from Twitch clips. And I'll be getting on TikTok in a second, but most of my my TikToks were from Twitch clips. And I think that's a really big part of why it makes it a better platform. So yeah, Twitch gets like a 5 out of 5. I'm going to Twitch gets 5 out of 5 for this. And it's really good. And next we have is TikTok. And a lot to say about TikTok. It's basically a carbon copy of YouTube. If I'm going to be honest with you, most of the stuff looks the same. Not really stuff where it makes you want to stay for longer. Yes, it's nice to see like your view analysis and the things goes up whereas your videos do well. If I go for the last 365 days, you can see, oh look, I look, it went up here. That's really cool. I want to keep doing more. See, I've never actually published on TikTok until I started this project. And that's because I didn't really want to. Yeah, my videos got pretty good views there. And I'll tell you why in a second and why I didn't really want it. The post of it because I thought. It's a very well-wide app, and a lot of people can see it. A lot of people can judge you. With the other hand, there's TikTok and Twitch. Like you have a small player base in TikTok or in Twitch. Sorry, I mean in Twitch because people want to only see Twitch stuff. A lot of people only come to Twitch from other channels like Twitch and TikTok, and it's a hard thing to like put two together. And it's not. It's just you don't really grow a community on TikTok. I don't think they're well. Like, yes, you can comment videos, you can heart them, you can respond to them. That's all well and good, and that's all right. But you're not going to get I don't feel a sense of community on TikTok. And in my opinion, TikTok's the only place where you can get your big time. Like most creators nowadays get popular off TikTok to go to other platforms like Twitch and YouTube to promote them, to actually get money and actually grow a channel, because it's different on the platforms to grow as a good content creator. And in my opinion, I think TikTok's getting I'll give it a 2 if they're lucky because of the replies and like post features. That's just my opinion. All right, and the last one we have is how popular can you grow on this platform? Now, this one, it's a bit of a shocker on like, my answer's going to be a bit weird, and I'll get many more on the conclusion of all 3 of them that I want to explain. But we'll start off with actually the main platform. So firstly, we'll start off with YouTube. YouTube, very simple. There's a lot of views you can get on YouTube. If I actually go to the actual website itself, which you're here, and then go to my analytics quickly, you can see that the watch time ain't that bad. Viewership 1% less than usual. That's because I stopped uploading by the time this was recorded, because I wanted to gather my information on screenshots here, as you can see here. But we can go through it a bit. Like see, it gives you a great understanding on how popular your channel will grow. And I can see that it got really popular by the time I started uploading again, around the April-ish, because that's when I started uploading my videos for wash.exe. And also, don't forget shorts. There's one thing we haven't talked about here for YouTube, and that is their shorts are not bad. And I'll give you a little example quickly right now. If we go to my channel and we go on to a little bit of my shorts, you can see 20 views, not bad, but 1.1k views on a random video is actually really good. And also, these are stuff I posted on TikTok, and I just wanted to post it back on the YouTube Shorts just to see what happens. You get viewership with these. So, in my opinion, TikTok gets for content. I think if you're posting on Shorts, it's a 5 out of 5. But if you're posting on YouTube, depending what you do, it could easily be a 3. Alright, next we're talking about is TikTok here. And I won't lie to you, I'm quite disappointed with TikTok. Yes, I got quite a lot of views. If you go on, the numbers don't lie that well, unless you're blind. The numbers don't lie. If you go to my channel right here, I'll put on the screen, you can see it got viewership numbers, got 800, 300, and that's really good, because it shows that I'm still getting viewerships. But I didn't get a lot of followers thanks to it. 35 likes is quite nice. If I go to my followers, I only have 15, and that's from uploading. Yes, I only uploaded 2, but I was high edited 2. But I needed to get a viewership. I posted 2 shorts on here and I got, I think, 8 subscribers in that time. So I won't lie to you, TikTok is still good. You can still make a platform. You can see other people who have made a career of TikTok. I'll put on the screen a couple of creators that I know that have made it popular of TikTok and just TikTok itself. So it's getting it's getting like a 4, and that's still really good. All right, and now we have a controversial one. In all this, you would think, oh yeah, TikTok and YouTube would probably get the most viewerships and bear the growth of content creator. Now, the numbers don't do this justifiable for other platforms, but right now, I have 3 screenshots of my different times on my channel. And if you look at the numbers, they don't lie. Twitch did better. And yeah, that's because I stream for quite long hours and I have my friends. Some of my friends sometimes would come in and see how I was doing. And I published I had like channel bots that I made for people to come see my streams so people knew I was live. So yes, I would have got a bit of viewership because of that. But yes, I believe that the numbers are better. But do I actually believe that? You're going to find out later in my conclusion. But I don't have a fully understanding of that yet. But if I had this rate of scale on Twitch from 1 to 5, it's getting like a 4, but with a caveat to that 4. And I'll explain why now.
Alright, we have finally reached the climax of this whole entire series. And you must be wondering, who won and who lost? Well, I have the results right here. As you can see, adding up all the numbers, we can tell that the winner is Twitch with a score of 11 out of 15. Wow, that is honestly just a crazy score. You never thought a platform like that would get a score like that on the Mr. Glibby channel. But I bet you're asking the same question I'm thinking of. Jake, is that actually true that I should only be doing Twitch as a way to grow as a content creator on different platforms? And the answer may be shocking to you. I don't believe that, and I'll give you my reasons why. You see, it's very hard to actually grow on Twitch because you have to get very lucky with who watches your streams. So what I'm trying to say is, don't expect to become mega famous on Twitch just because you're streaming it quite a lot often. It's mainly a luck game, and you've got to try and balance that luck with a bunch of other factors that come into getting famous on Twitch. So I bet you're asking, Jake, is this whole video for nothing? Well, no. It showed you that all platforms are pretty actually equal, with only a few factors actually coming into that make it a bit worse. What I'm trying to say is, I think you should upload on every single platform. Maybe you don't like YouTube because of a certain reason, and maybe you don't upload in there, and that's perfectly fine. But I feel like you should be doing a lot of short form content because that's what the craze is nowadays. So if you have anything to take from this video, it's actually doing a lot more than just one platform. It's doing multiple platforms. And with that, I think that's going to be the end. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.